I'm trying to do it so it doesn't fizz up.
Oh!
What's up, Predawn Death Fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have Eric Boma. Oh.
Okay.
All right, do your normal thing. It's recording.
Where the fuck are we?
I don't know. In my garage.
Well,
What?
trying to do everything right.
Sorry.
Hey, we actually have it right. ATF. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Yeah, firearms.
Firearms.
Yeah, we got it.
Can they see that? Oh yeah, they can see that.
Yeah, they can see that fucker.
So
Is that a little too close for you? You want me to back her up a little?
I'm good.
All right.
So what are we reviewing?
Something. Hot garlic.
Should be reviewing is Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah.
Chelada. Chelada. Chelada, your business.
I actually really love Modelo. Like the regular beer. Modelo. Chelada. It's not Michelada.
See, up until recently, I had no idea what this whole Michelada stuff was. And to this point in time, I'm still not sure. Other than, evidently, I don't like it. Well, anytime I've ever done anything that was a Chelada, I've really liked it.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, if you just take a cue from these and take any beer, preferably not something obviously dark or an IPA. I've never even tried an IPA, but
So this is get off Rebecca. This is with refreshing flavors of tomato, salt, and lime. No vinegar. Well, I suppose we better get on it. Oh, you're gonna smell it first, aren't you? Oh,
yeah, it smells like beer. Pitter patter, get at her.
smells like lime. Cheers.
Hey, what if my glass broke when you did that?
Yeah.
You got any more of these?
No, I just bought a 2-pack. There's one there.
Oh.
I got you preloaded, big dog.
So what brings you to my garage in Duluth?
Yeah, well, you hired me to do some work for you. You know. But that's about it. That's about it.
Rub my feet?
Smoking, rubbing your wiener. Oh, and I'm sorry, Ed. I apologize. There's no brew girls. Sorry. I mean, God rest your... But I think I would have made Mr. Holster happy.
I think he privately still liked the girls. He just can't admit it because Clint would cry.
Yeah. Yep. No, I really enjoy Modelo. I always have. And Sol. Have you ever had Sol?
Is this one mine?
Sure.
As in fish?
Sol, the beer, Mexican beer.
Oh. I think so. Why does my cheese look weepy?
Caitlin served it to you. She put it in there. Gross.
Hey Caitlin. Are you okay?
Hey, there's no smoking in the garage. Yeah.
You know what the problem is? Her. Just kidding. The problem is once you enjoy your beef stick beyond a certain point,
Yeah. You're fishing. Or drinking more. You know. It is what it is, though. Yeah, I don't know what the difference between Chelada and Michelada is. I don't know. I always thought that if you were going to have like a Caesar, it would be just tomato juice and beer. That's how it's traditionally done, right?
yeah, I mean, until until Lava said, "Oh, you'll really enjoy our Michelada. I'll send it to you." Which I can't bitch because they were kind enough. But everything that now, both the Zing Zang and La Lava, both are heavy in vinegar.
Right.
Where something like, if you took a pitcher, made up your Bloody Mary mix, but skipped the whole vodka, and we added that to beer, I think we would still like that more than, at least for me, I did not like that vinegar. That vinegar was way too much.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so he puts together an hors d'oeuvre thing.
They can't see it, Eric.
We have, sorry. That's a super camera. I thought it looked through the bowl. We're using his camera. By the way, this is the first time you're actually going to see me. Well, no, if I use the note, I think I have a couple videos that I had to stop doing it though. The notes file raised havoc with my editor, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
This may never.
You may never see this. It was spicy garlic.
Yep. Some special fucking home pickles. And
special pickles and green olives the same size as Joey's balls.
They're whittle.
The whittle?
Caitlin likes the whittle ones. Well,
So-
less.
When we get to this level, how is this supposed to work? Is it supposed to be like, take a bite, take a sip?
I don't know. It's good though.
The garlic?
Mm-hmm.
I like the garlic.
Yeah.
But I have to try one.
Those are just gherkins. Throw it. It just hits the camera. The floating lens is no longer floating.
Oh, is he in a special one? Is that what you're saying?
These are the special ones, and I didn't put many in because I figured maybe reasons.
It looks like a piece of smelt.
Well, hopefully it's crunch. Oh, no crunch. See, that's why I like gherkins, because they have a good crunch to them. Gross.
It doesn't taste like pickle.
Oh, motherfucker. Ew.
I think it actually might be fish.
That is not good. Well, we've had a pretty good day so far. We'll skip the pickle thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna store.
I'm just gonna hide that.
Store that for later.
Yeah. But see, your beef sticks in Superior, or anywhere other than Fairmont, Minnesota, are good, way different. They're in a way different league.
Anywhere.
These are like Oscar Mayer hot dogs that you get out of a package, I just can't. That's why you're going to Superior Meats how many times this week when I'm up there? Well, that's why. But even the beef jerky is...
Hey, it's too bad I didn't have a job. I could.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry if the sound quality's bad. We're in a... Shh! Quiet on the set. We're in a garage. I opted against hooking up the mic system and having to mic us both, and it's too much work. Too much work.
Why are we not drinking in the warm house?
I don't know. We could drink in the warm house. Let me know when you're done.
No, he's gone.
Drinking in the warm house. I don't know. We could drink in there. I got places. The gun room, we'd have to sit like cheek to cheek.
But that is the gun room.
True. This is the...
But this is a garage. This is good.
Oh, good. Good.
There's America and Second Amendment shit over there, along with a big ass boat.
Yeah. Yeah, the old Lund Pro Guide. Well, I'm glad that they didn't put a bunch of fucking lime in this shit. They could really overdo it. What? The fuck are you looking at me for?
Doodin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, America.
Yep, catching them big old fucking walleyes.
Okay, Now I have to.
Yeah, that's good. No, a little bit. Okay, that's good right there. Yeah, you're fine. Yep, we opted to leave the 1983 Lund aluminum and go to a 2021 Lund Pro Guide. No.
Oh,
You're fucked.
I'll use this as an opportunity. Maybe the ball was a bad idea. Of course, I guess maybe you were right about that whole phone thing.
Yeah, just read the comments off the phone, then you can like talk to the camera. I don't know. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're gonna be here for a week.
It's gonna go. You're going anyway.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well, the problem is it's probably easier to read over there, but then I'm not aiming towards the microphone.
Yeah. So it would be like, oh, go fuck yourself.
And then Mr. Mark Max said, "Go fuck yourself."
That's okay.
DDE stories, extremely creepy at DDE.
I can't wait to watch that.
Okay, you know what I'll be doing tonight?
Yeah, I was sitting on the couch with me and Caitlin, like, watching it.
Watching DDE on the big screen.
My big screen that's like, fuck you, your TV's like a 75, mine's a 50. But you gotta compensate somehow.
85.
Yeah, fuck off.
Okay.
85. Yeah, I was gonna get a bigger TV, except for my Vizio hasn't quit running in the last 20 years, so why upgrade?
Use it till it dies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what the downside is? Is I can't tell what video.
Well, just use that then.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's because I started the video and I'm seeing the comments only for the video, and that's the comments for the channel. How the fuck do I do this then?
I don't know.
God, I didn't know there was gonna be managed videos. Never done this from the phone, okay?
Well, we had a practice run. Fuck.
It's not letting me see comments this way.
Okay, then use the fucking computer.
Let me just verify one thing. How many... Is there anything other than Mr. Mark Max from a different... Yes. Mr. Mark Mack on several different things.
Oh, so you can't... Can't you just go into the comment section on YouTube? That's what I do. When I do my brewer... Never mind.
I don't think it's...
You know, it's under the bell.
Yeah.
Bell. Notifications. Your last video on the Glock really sucked. We could read my comments and change this shit up a little bit.
Hang on.
45 ACP really sucks. You have no clue what you're talking about. Boy.
Well, here's the next problem. Is it's not letting me filter out only comments that I have not responded to.
Oh.
Fuck.
Read loud, Eric. Read loud.
This is what happened. We tried. Okay.
We don't have to try.
Hey, it is a laptop. Oh, screw it. Mr. Mark Mack on the Live Laugh Lurk Double IPA says pass on the Jameson, Eric. So he's not a Jameson fan.
Me either. Me either.
First in is Smile Money saying first.
Hi, Smile Money.
J-Dog says here at work. Technically, I guess so am I.
Yeah, you're at work.
Here at work.
See why I wanted a drum?
That's stupid. Is that full auto?
What? No.
It's my money. Like preparing for Lewis and Clark's expedition. It can be scary leaving your basement, but I'm proud of you. EMT's.
I'm proud of him too, guys.
At least I didn't have to go ice fishing.
EMT says, fouler than North Star.
Yeah.
Smile Money says to him, I'm surprised he didn't mention packing alcohol. 5 hours sober might be a record.
Just because I didn't say I wasn't gonna drink on the way down.
Road beers. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad the drive was good though, besides the blinding fucking rain.
Only from Minneapolis to here.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't bad. It was like 45 minutes south of the Twin Cities. It was coming down to the point where the car in front of me was closer than your truck, and I could barely see his lights.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
So I was really hoping that he was on to shit, because otherwise I was going to follow him right into the ditch.
Yeah.
Last comment from Smile Money on that string was, it is also 4 hours and 15 minutes at the speed limit. You should be there in 3 hours and 45 minutes.
I was ahead of schedule.
Yeah, you were ahead of schedule.
In a rainstorm.
Yeah, the old Subi made it.
You know, it's funny. I said to myself, when you stop in the morning, grab some cash, something else, and then I wanted to go over to Holiday because I like their gas better, and I was passing Cloquet.
Yeah.
When I realized I hadn't done that refueling part.
Yeah.
So I figured, I better stop right away. I ended up stopping right on the north side of the cities. I used basically a quarter of a tank to get from Duluth to Minneapolis.
Nice. Good gas mileage.
You know, the funny thing is I was at 24.9 miles per gallon until I turned more in either the wind shifted or my south turned to southwest.
Yeah.
Because my mileage went from 24.9 to 22.2 the rest of the way here.
Yeah, yeah. It takes me damn near a full tank to get to your house in my truck. That's because I get 14, 15 miles of the gallon, you know. And I'm ripping.
Well, I know now that if I fill up when I leave, I will easily make it back.
All the way,
Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich.
Cheers, Rich.
El Tenda says, hey.
Well, we know which way he's gone. Hey, Altenda.
Mr. Mark Mack back on the double IPA from Drecker. Stay strong, Eric and Matt. We have to get to November for the Patriots to take this country back. But it's going to be a very hard and long and difficult time to get there.
Yeah.
If you don't think that there's going to be some kind of, well, first of all, have you seen the new undocumented voters registering, like in Texas?
No.
There's been somewhere north of 200,000 a day. You look at other states like Minnesota, and it'll say 86,
Yeah.
50, 102, 200 plus thousand people And they have it by category, so people can't say, oh, some Republicans making it up. No, there is people that don't have a residence that are queuing all these numbers. So I call bullshit already on what they're attempting.
It'll be really interesting to see what happens on that whole front. And yeah, I don't know. I personally work with 250. Never mind, we'll skip that. But they're all gonna vote.
Undocumented workers.
But we'll see what happens. I think I can't wait to see if Trump gets reelected or elected again or whatever. I think, you saw the video of the lady just screaming and crying her eyes out. Can you imagine what it's going to be like the second go around? Boy, everybody's had this time to amp up their Trump Republican anger, and I think it's going to be, boy, I don't know what it's going to be, but.
Coco says, hi.
Hi, Poco.
Din, you should be able just to set the video to output the same 220 or whatever, and shouldn't be that much worse than being 720 from the camera when you go to export at least.
Well, this video is only going to be like 15 minutes long, so.
That's what I'm hoping for. Eric's been crying all day because it's so cold out. We gotta do a baby in the garage. Yes. We can even fire up the fucking snowblower if you want. It probably runs better than yours.
All I'd have to do is start.
Yours is electric start. See that fucker? It's electric start, but it will not pull start ever.
Mine runs great in the summer.
Yeah, one pull start.
One pull, and it's off, yeah.
That fucker will not run pull start. I mean, when you try to start it, no way. I'm on that starter, and it'll start then.
Smile Money, I'm not judging, but word of advice when you decide to commit fraud, describing what you did in a video is not a good idea.
Whoa. You admitted fraud? Boy.
Yeah. I bought an ice maker
Oh, shit.
and then switched boxes and sent
Oh,
it
yeah,
back.
right. Yeah, I remember that.
EMT.
Oh, I did it again in another video.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Is that the sheriff? Look.
Oh, Fraud Patrol. Yeah.
Fuck, we're fucked.
EMT says 1925 shooting in the Toodles?
Okay.
Has no power. As of tomorrow.
Oh.
You can't see that, but
You can't see that.
There's a little old lady holding.
Yeah. Did you ever see that old lady in the wheelchair shooting that MP40 or whatever? Full auto?
I think that's the video he's referring to.
Yeah.
I shot him in the Toodles.
Yeah. I got you.
Poco. So I win a bottle ship because that's my red peg on top.
You didn't call it before you left?
Disqualified.
Cheapo gun guy. Time takes it all, whether you want it to or not. And what time doesn't take? Joe butt stroke bite me takes the rest. And then he says FJB twice.
You know.
You gotta come prepared.
Poco says, why does it sound like everyone got red wings tonight?
I didn't say it. I don't know.
Poco, but that's how Pete normally looks? Poco says F4.
F is in fuck you, Poco. Are you gonna try to keep track of them this whole week?
I can't. No.
Do you want a piece of paper to write it down on? And then you have to take it home. You have to place the shots. But how is this fair for the people? Is it fair that you had to go to work and not drink all day and play Battleship? To those people that could possibly win grand fucking prizes?
No. Life isn't fair, Jeremy.
Poco, life isn't fair. So anybody that calls Battleship shots this week, they're going to be open next week.
I thought about bringing the game, and all it took is one fuck up. And there's ships and pegs everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the whole game is lost.
So
I would have to say the game has to be suspended.
your choice, boss. He's a big YouTuber. I even had to buy this fucking mini fridge just so he could be happy to do brew reviews here. It's in his contract. He said, I'll come do work for you on one condition. There has to be a fucking mini fridge.
I watched him open it.
See, I had contractual obligations. He said, I will not come do work for you if you do not have a mini fridge in your garage. And I said, okay, you win.
How'd this happen?
I filled it for you.
Oh.
Oh, it's raining.
Again. Actually, I think Caitlin predicted this.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I just leave the grill out in the rain.
No.
Yes. Be alright.
This domestic is brought to you by large quantities of alcohol.
I told her twice! Yeah. Yeah, you'll be okay.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
10-4. 10-4.
10-4, little buddy. EMT, all ships are found. Now a WWE reference. It's time to play the game.
Oh, they're gonna be so mad at the last. Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Matt Davis says J4.
I think you're gonna have to write these down. But then the problem is what if the game is won halfway through you being here?
I took a picture
Oh,
of the board.
we have time. Do we have time? Do we have time to? I mean, we're on. My camera is not high tech enough to tell me what time it is. No, I just know how your subscribers are.
Bitches.
Me included. I don't play Battleship because getting leftover stuff that he doesn't want from Tac Pack, like
No, they
really?
fired me. You don't even get Tac Pack stuff. You'd have to call Mike.
Oh, Battle. That's right.
Do you watch any of Mike's videos, by the way?
No.
Tac Pack. I mean, free shit is one thing,
Yeah.
but I think even Mike has to admit that they have really been scraping the...
Yeah. Now it's just Battle Box. And, yeah. Crate Club. Yeah. That.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love free shit.
Yeah.
I'm ask Christine, open up my email, your crate club has been ordered, and I'm like, oh my god, another month I didn't get fired. Nobody watches the video.
This video was sponsored by Crate Club.
Sadly, in a month from now, more people will have watched this video than will have watched a Crate Club or a Battle Box video in a year from now.
Yeah.
They just... Actually, it's probably these guys, which I still say thanks, and I'm honored that they... I mean, because I opened it for you. Because I know how you feel about it.
Yeah. I feel good about it. I don't care as long as you put some entertaining things behind it, but when you do the fucking Crate Club videos on your main channel, it's like, oh, fuck.
Hey,
please.
but just for you, I've stopped wasting my time showing anything that I figured nobody'd get excited about.
Is that the stuff you put in the Battleship?
Yeah, that's that stuff.
That stuff.
Packets of fucking rehydration powder. And
Fuck that.
A flashlight that you have to squeeze to get it to turn on, you know?
Please, God, I'm gonna die. Please, please. I'm so hungry. I hope I don't exert any more protein today.
Now, on the other hand, I have over time received 2 crank radios.
Yeah.
And I've put those into my emergency stuff. That seemed to make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that way Christine... What? That way Christine doesn't have to ride the bicycle as long. Pedal faster! The lights in the house are going down. You want heat, Christine? You gotta pedal faster for the boiler to stay on.
That is fucked up.
She's gonna watch this. Yeah. Remember when I took care of your job application on your resume on Indeed for you today? I also transferred your mail to Jeremy and Caitlin's.
No, that's not gonna happen. I will forward it to somewhere else.
Your grandpa's house?
Sure. You can live there for a while.
Until it sells. Then I'll have to live in the shed.
Yeah, that should
I
be
could live in the attic.
You could.
I mean, after all, it's easy to get electricity up there. You just have to grab the handrail to the ladder. So the guy that he bought the house from, in the process of mounting, it's one of those pull-down attic ladders, screwed through the assembly and into a hot wire. And when Jeremy went up there the first time, luckily didn't die.
Yeah, there's nothing like pulling down an attic hatch with a ladder on it, which you should know by now that they are very rickety. And I'm fluffy. So I'm on this rickety thing, and I grab one side of the ladder, which is metal, and grab the other side of the hinge, and boy, 120 volts says nothing like, I hope you like falling down attic ladders. Yeah. Yeah, you could live up there. I bet it's probably 94 degrees up there right now.
Yeah, right.
You're up there, it's fucking no pants on.
It's 30, actually earlier I think it was 39 degrees in town.
Yeah.
Because my weather program switched over to my location. And it said, what, quote unquote, what in the fuck are you doing there?
Well, I hope it stops fucking raining.
No, they're not.
Oh, there's no more Chelada left, Eric. I guess we're gonna have to move on to these other items. Oh no! No! Yeah, you're gonna be amazed when you go to my liquor store and see the fucking selection that we have. Nope.
Like when I was working in Wisconsin, I stopped at the liquor store and I asked her about something and she had this weird look on her face and I go, craft beer. Do you have any craft beer? Oh yeah, we got New Glarus. I'm like, you're serious? That's as crafty as I got. For down there, fancy was like Bud Light Lime.
Yeah. I think that's about what our fancy is. No, actually, you know, they try to keep it local, like Mankato Brewing, except for Mankato Brewery fucking sucks.
Matt Davis says, I like beer. Yep. This is why me and Matt get along. Wade, you're lucky. Try text-to-speech with a heavy southern accent about all the stupidity surrounding Monday. I have power generators and well for water, actually. The other stuff would only cause a problem when I started putting trophies on the wall.
Yeah. Southern accents are great. You know what's fun is, as a Minnesotian, when I spent a week... It's a fucking garage, Eric.
Sorry.
It's for the butts, it's not for the ashes.
Oh, huh.
Just ash on the floor. Yeah. But when I went down to Texas for a week, about Thursday, my Texas accent kicked in. I mean...
Y'all.
Yeah, no, it was more than that. I was a full-blown Texan about 7 days, 4 or 5 days in. Worked good. I blended right in. Backwards hat.
I did some hardwood floors for a couple of lesbians that moved up here from Texas. And it's really funny when you hear a woman who you barely can even understand say, You all sure have a strange accent. Yeah.
We talk pretty normally, I think, but a lot of people say, "God, you got a thick Minnesota accent." Really? That's called English. English.
I know it's probably weird to you.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Sorry. My wine cigar did not go out.
Wade says, thicker will get you there quicker. Wade, car engineers get off thinking of ways to make mechanics cuss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh?
Hiding bolts.
Oh, he's referring to me talking about trying to get the computer.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it. Okay, so it looks like I have to take the fucking battery out. And in the process of trying to take the battery out, the block that catches the battery to hold it in place,
Yeah.
it must be just a steel bar that broke plastic and then just started spinning. And I'm like, all I could do was, I guessed that it was about that long and then maybe a ½ inch wide. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to grab it with pliers. So I grabbed a pair of a crescent wrench. And of course now I'm blind, so it's like it's still spinning, close it a little bit, still spinning, close it a little bit, and it would capture it. But it was the only way I'm ever going to get my battery tie down mount or whatever you want to call that block to work again is between now and when I go to try to screw it back down, is to super soak it in some brake ease or
blaster, PD
some
blaster.
PD blaster. I love the way that smells.
Squaw piss. That's what we call it in the mechanical world.
I mean,
yeah, squaw piss.
I got PB blaster in my armpits.
Yeah.
Nasty, but it works.
Yeah. I use it on certain things, but we end up having to torch a lot of shit off.
Well, seems how most of this is plastic.
Yeah, torch would be perfect with this application. No,
But I did get the computer out, considering I've never taken the computer out of anything, let alone one that's a computer and a relay and a fuse box all in one.
Yeah.
And then there was like nobody told me, Sam, exactly how these. It's like when I'm looking under there, as it turns out, there's like 8 or 9 wiring harnesses, because every wire that does anything in the truck goes through this fucking thing.
Right.
You actually had a red, which was the lock, that had to slide down, then the white arm would pivot, and as it pivoted, it also pushed the connector loose from the terminal.
Yeah. I've seen those quite a few times.
Unfortunately, I did not take a picture of all of the pins, because he was wondering if there was any that looked obvious. Without examining them with my phone all zoomed in,
Yeah.
I know that one area of one of the connectors looked dark, but it could have just been exhaust or whatever. But the bottom line is the computer has the males, and all of my connectors are all female. So I need to get a container. I need to get 2 containers because the one that I have is empty. But I need to get a container of spray contact cleaner, and I need to fill those pins, kind of let it soak a little while, and then flip them all upside down so that it can thoroughly dry, like an overnight kind of a thing. Even tap them. I said tap it, and then smear butter over the end of those connectors with dielectric grease.
Yeah. I use copper coat a lot on things, and what people don't understand is copper coat works really good, but it conducts electricity as well. So sometimes you don't want to use them on unshielded pins because they'll short. Another fun fact is Glock uses copper coat.
That's what they use for their.
Their grease. But anyway, yeah, I dealt with some of them connectors before, and that contact cleaner, that shit dries like when you pull it out of it, it's fucking dry. But
That's why I'm hoping that I can spray it and then like tap it on a piece of plastic or a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Maybe clean them again. You know, there were some guys that I watched some of these videos that actually said they literally disconnected one of those harnesses and reconnected it and had shit work.
yeah.
Now I'm Irish, and my luck factor is unbelievable. Case in point, my first marriage.
She is a nice lady, Eric. Don't talk to me about her like that.
You know, she has the magic though. If you ran across her out in public and mentioned that you sort of knew me but didn't act like you were really my friend, it is entirely possible, talking to her for less than 5 minutes, that she'd convince you to hate me, because it's actually happened, because she's such a great liar. But I'm hoping that Sam's friend, who now the downside is he is not an electronics specialist.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to see if that computer chip is shot or not.
Yeah.
His whole mission is looking for bad terminals, desoldered, or when you, like my radio, it had got so warm inside that it had started to desolder itself.
Yeah.
And he was able to go through and make clean and make sure all the connections were good. So when I put this thing all back together, in my world, I see a 1% chance that this is going to work.
Yeah.
But if I don't do this, then for sure any money that I spend on just replacing it could have been in vain. I won't know until, unfortunately, it's like buying a lottery ticket right now.
Yeah.
If I just said fuck it and looked for, well, Nihap was telling me that he could find used ones. I know, and of course he's the one that even told me this. If you get one, you have to have one that has the same model number as mine.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has already specifically been programmed to work with the features of my truck.
That makes sense.
Let's just say that you buy a computer off of eBay and you got a really good deal on it, but it came out of a truck that had crank windows, not
Right.
power windows. The computer doesn't know any of that shit. You know, and with all the features that my truck has, like mine has a factory trailer braking
Yeah.
and that kind of shit.
Yep.
So, and if you don't, and you get one, like right now, if I wanted to say pay $1,000 and get a brand new one from Dodge, then you have to bring it to a Dodge certified mechanic, because the new computer is going to have to be programmed specifically for your truck. So you might be looking at spending $1,600
Holy fuck.
just so that I can get my low beams to work again.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what them chips, them boards look like in there, if they actually ended up soldering the relays to the boards. Like, a lot of times the relays are the things that go bad, and if they're soldered to the board, you're screwed. But in my truck, you know, the relays are actually in the fuse panel portion, so you could pull the relays and check them.
Well, my panel has the relays and the fuses in it.
Okay.
So what is actually down inside the heart of that thing? I know Nihap has sent me videos where like several people are like, this is where the circuitry is for your low beams.
Yeah.
And some people will actually wire a jumper.
Yeah.
So that you
Across the trace.
you take the computer out of the scenario and
yeah.
you just basically hot wire it.
I gotcha.
But
I'm kind of a circuit board guru myself, but I know just enough to be dangerous. Like if there's a trace on the circuit board that's burnt,
it's causing a short right there.
Well, because it'll cause an open, so there's no current flowing through there. Sometimes I've been known to just go from one side of the trace on the board and just solder a wire to that fucker, and then go over the burnt part and then solder it to the other side. And it works. Is it right? No, but I mean, when you can't fix circuit boards, you got to do what you got to do.
See, the problem is unfortunately, some people might say, well, why don't you just try plugging the thing in and see if your low beams work or not? In order to get it into the position that it needs to be for all of those connectors to be able to reach, you're already. I mean, that whole thing is held in by one bolt. You take out the one bolt, it slides sideways so that those pins come out of the battery tray, and it's a 13 millimeter bolt holding in a hot battery, a direct line from the battery.
I got ya.
So I mean, you're talking about a bolt, one hot wire, and then all of those big plugs, and by the time I would have it to the point where I could even see if it worked, the only thing that I hadn't put together was the one bolt that's holding it into the frame of the inside of the housing of the front wheel well.
So it doesn't rattle out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm one bolt in 30 minutes. Well, it took me 30 minutes to get it out of there, which, considering I didn't think was all that bad, because at one moment in time I was just going to call Sam and say I tap out, I give.
Yeah.
When the battery thing started spinning, and I didn't know if I just envisioned that there was a couple bolts through the plastic tray of the bat. I didn't think that there was going to be a pin with keyholes, and when it slid this way, it would pull out.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking Dodge mechanic.
And be very careful when you're plugging those fuckers back in. Fucking bend one of them males over.
That's
Anyway.
true. Straight in.
I'm not trying to give you bad karma on the infeed. Hey, look. See that?
Baby wolf.
Tom says, howdy Captain, howdy Tom. Salty says, naked conspiracies are my favorite. Multi-Gunman says, I'm naked right now. And Mr. 27 says, naked. Sharky. Really? Oh, God. False. This is one of the few times that Sharky's in. Oh, that's because he's in on another video. Usually when I see Sharky comments,
Damn near over.
the psych. Hey, you didn't shoot that.
Or that.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or this.
Yeah. He shot a couple of my things. I don't remember what, but he shot a couple of my rifles. I think he shot the Vector. I didn't bring much that year. I think I brought the Vector and the Gold Galil or something. I don't remember, but
Not that year, this summer.
yeah, okay. No, it was last year. It's 2020. He was here in 2024. No, 3. So last year.
Sharky, cheers all.
He still didn't shoot that. Or did he?
No.
No.
Cheers all. Nothing to ride out there. Shame on you.
Eat me.
Sharky, F, who cares? Yes, calling a shot, one catching up, need to close the border. He's just going around the outside.
I can already tell you. How about a give? There's nothing in the outside picture frame.
Still gotta build the wall though.
Yeah, you got it. Seems how fucking Biden can't. He's a pussy.
Mike says here, cheers. Sharky, still in the wrong video. Only took you 27 minutes to make me ride a retro. I didn't shoot. Love ya. Then Sharky says, oh, SH. Jolson says, I ate. Sharky says, wow, you went back to slap that one. Massive respect. Laugh out loud. Ass.
See, there's some sinking going down and some shooting going on that is not going to be recorded. So
Yeah, you better remember what you called, because you're going to need to call it again.
everybody in the comment section, make sure that you remember what you call on this video because it's null and void.
Sharky, hour 2035. Yes, please devour my soul. And she has freckles, so it won't be her first soul.
And of course, nobody out there can see her, but
How are you?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that is no bueno.
Yeah. Here, let me zoom in. Bottle ship and screenshots. Hey, it's an hour 20 and 35. You can click on it yourself. Multi-gunman, beer. No thanks. I'm not gay. I'm into whiskeys. Mr. 20. You're just hoping, aren't you?
What?
Someone calls a shot.
No. No, I am not waiting to drink. Nobody's called a shot yet, which is good.
Shot. Mr. 27 says, whiskey makes me sick. Tell Jeremy to do a shot. Mr. Multi-Gunman says, back to Mr. 27, ban. Tell Jeremy to do a shot. Mr. 27 says 30 second. Then he says, intro, Spaceman, Bruboni. Then, more psych. More Sharky. I thought maybe it was over. Sharky SH, that should have been a patch.
Eric's little wiener's cold. He wants to go inside.
Bad. I'm late, but I'm here. Afternoon, Captain.
No, my winter's fine.
Oh, wait. No, it's a little cold. When's the last time you used that fucking thing? Oh, this morning.
Well, for official business? What year is
Yeah.
this? When was the last eclipse?
1994.
I don't want to sound depressed, but when was the last eclipse? Hey, I got laid when a Hellbop Comet was here.
Look, honey, look. Right in the backyard. Tell us that story. Fuck this brew review shit. God, it makes me laugh that you can take a dollar store fucking glass, drop it from a counter onto concrete, and it won't break.
True story.
That's pretty fucking good.
He knocked it off from right here. It landed on a cement floor.
Ting, ting,
And one of us are drinking out of it right now.
ting. Yep. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Boy, the only way it could get worse if we were actually having a blizzard.
Oh, I'll say that. Caitlin's gonna kill you from behind slowly, while pegging you. You like that there? Sawing your head
I'll
off.
kill you in your sleep.
By pegging me?
Oh
Or
boy,
shoot you in the face.
that'd take a lot of pegging, boy.
I got pegged to death. God damn. Never seen a corpse with a smile.
Oh fuck.
Bad. They are. Hey, it smells like pork chops. They are only conspiracy theories until they are proven to be real.
Compliments to the chef, which was me.
Mike, I still have my PayPal barely, but I mainly use it to buy my vehicle parts.
I have PayPal. It comes in handy for things like Domino's Pizza when you think they're going to steal your account information.
Mike says, fuck all the Everclear shots. It's where it's at.
Oh,
God, I could go for some Everclear right now.
yeah, no.
Or maybe just spray brake cleaner in my mouth.
Yeah,
There's probably less alcohol involved in that though.
right.
Bad. The world won't end on Monday. It's just the beginning of a whole new life under alien overlords.
I like aliens.
Hey, look, just like that, it won't scroll up anymore. Mike, on your truck being a diesel, it should have two computers. One for the truck alone and one for the driver's side of the engine block for the engine itself.
More disassembly. Here we. I'll be.
Oh, great.
And Mike, with the last comment, never tried Octomore. Out of my price range.
It's out of Eric's price range too, but he's got a guy.
Yeah, I got people. I was gonna bring some with, but put it down in the kitchen next to that big bag of Colorado beef jerky for you.
Hey, at least you did bring one thing. Boy, this fucker is...
You'd have been pissed off if I forgot.
Oh, boy.
How much does it weigh now?
Too fucking much. Actually, I wouldn't have been pissed off. I would have just bought on.
I would have had no negotiation power.
What the fuck is in there? You ever see the hole in there? Yeah. Feel the heft on that son of a bitch.
Neighbors are driving by.
That's what I like about my neighborhood. They don't give a fuck.
I do like the wood on this.
Thank you.
So how warm has this grip been?
Not really.
So what is the point of all this?
Nothing. It's just a cover. So you can put the, that thing on there.
I mean, it looks like it's threaded.
It is. So you can put a suppressor on there, or it comes with the Russian thing, the muzzle brake, that I actually have. Mule Team sent it to me, actually, and I haven't put it on yet. Because I'd have to cut this fucking weld. And I don't want to cut it and then have to do some shit. I like the 4.5-foot fireballs. It's pretty. And then it's got this beautiful fucking brace on it instead of a triangle folding brace, which I'd really like to have. Make it like a crink with a folding brace. That'd be cool. But it's made by Palmetto State Armory, so fuck Palmetto. I'm just kidding.
That is?
Huh?
Or
The folder is Palmetto State. It's actually still in my cart at Palmetto State. Yeah, it's a fucking fireball throwing machine. It's clean. But yeah, this drum just makes it pretty. That's all. Oh god, I fucking need to work out.
Now it can be classified as a piece of exercise equipment.
Yeah, it's very nice though. Boy, you have to give a score on this fucking Chelada. Oh, I gotta give a score on it too. I don't want to though. I don't know. Is it better than let me ask you this, is it better than the Bud Light Chelada?
Due to contractual obligations, how am I supposed to answer that?
That you love dudes.
Hey, do you like to take it in the ass? Because if you do, I bet you like the Bud Light better. I actually do like the Bud Light better.
Yeah, and I don't.
But it's close.
Yeah, I actually like this better.
And I think what the difference is this beer.
Oh yeah, Modelo.
The other one, you're tasting in the Bud Light. You're tasting mostly the Chelada mix. This, you're also getting the mix of the beer.
Yeah.
But after that whole Budweiser thing,
Yeah.
I've actually been making it myself, but I would buy this instead.
Yeah.
Actually, Mike really likes next door. Mike really likes the Bud Chelada, but I also know he's never had this, so it'd be interesting to pick this up and get his thoughts on it.
Holy shit! Who needs a refrigerator? But I see
I need a glove to hold my beer.
Yeah, that's the difference between me and what you're saying is the Bud Light Chelada. I do not like the flavor of Bud, even with Chelada or with tomato juice. But I love the taste of Mexican beer.
I've noticed people like or don't like rice beer, and
Yeah.
Bud Light is a rice
Yeah.
beer, and it has a distinctive flavor.
Right.
And that's what I've had the most of. If I would have mainly only had this, I think I would prefer this over the Bud.
But like I said, I actually really enjoy Mexican beer other than, what's the most popular Mexican beer? Corona. I'm not much of a Corona fan unless it's really heavily lime and heavily salted.
I used to think that I really like Corona. I know back in the college days, when I didn't go to college, but hung out with people,
Yeah.
we used to go through a shit ton of Corona.
Yeah.
And I thought a few weeks ago, I was just picking up beer to have for like the weekend, hand beer over the fence, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I bought Corona, and I was like, it tasted skunky,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, so I just learned me a lesson.
Well, any beer is good on a hot summer day, right? So,
Well, there's that. 4 people in the comments.
in the club, you mean?
In the club. In the club. What time are we? Oh shit, this is.
Early.
There's no excuse. Actually, late
Late?
by the time we got to the club time.
So what do you give the Chelada?
I like it. I'd get it again. I'd get it to let Mike try it. I don't know. Are we putting? Can't remember what classification I should put this under.
Just put it in the Chelada classification.
Uh,
So you have your Chelada from Lava, the Bud Light, this one, and then your homemade. Say if I would actually prefer just dumping like Zing Zang into beer, not so much, but just
that's my favorite of all of them.
yeah.
I found that just getting a base beer that you like, and of course I've been using Hams, the highest quality beer that money can buy.
Isn't that the champagne of beers, Eric?
Close.
Close. Okay.
It's like the
beer of
it's
beers.
like the light beer of beers. If I was to just use like-minded stuff, if I was to give well, right now they're tasting exceptionally good. So I would take this over the Bud as of this moment in time.
I'm giving it an 8.
In comparison to all of the other stuff that we've had, I would easily give it an 8.
Yeah.
I didn't. It reigns superior over say the Michelada.
Yeah. This is my favorite tequila. I don't know how you say it, but I love the añejo, which is actually aged, right? So if you're gonna drink tequila,
You want to see my añejo?
if you're gonna drink tequila shots straight, get the aged añejo instead of the clear.
Want to put your tongue on it?
Oh, I don't even want to drink this shit. But
Did you bring the salt?
no, we're going fucking straight raw dog today.
I like mine with salt, but
Yeah, it works pretty good for me.
I was going to say, you could lick the side of my left nut.
Yes, añejo for the win with the horseshoe.
your left añejo.
Try to say that. What's the name of this tequila?
Tequila. It says it right there. It's tequila.
Somebody translate that in the comments. It's very good though. Okay, ladies. Cheers. To Eric.
I'm not into drinking really.
Yeah, helping me get my grandfather's house where it's sellable, hopefully, and yeah,
Glad you made it.
definitely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No. That tastes bad after that Chelada.
You could lick a garlic.
It tastes bad after that tomato, that Chelada. It's good, but it's different without.
You might need another shot to clear the palate.
No, I'm gonna start drinking fucking vodka pretty quick here. So,
Oh, goody.
well, I am. You don't have to do shit. You gotta edit some brew reviews on a fucking laptop, for fuck's sakes. All right, now get the fuck out of here. We got comments to read.
You're over here nibbling and I'm just sitting back.
Did you see how fucking heavy that thing is? Did you see how heavy it was?
Could
From
you
a
see?
distance?
Let me feel it. Can I feel?
Feel it.
Yeah, you don't have to ask. You just touch it.
Just touch it.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad, she says. Pretty
I like
sexy.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Now see if you can get through that drum without your finger cramping.
Yeah, you just put it on your belt loop and do the thing, you know? My grandpa has one of these in 5.56, or had, past tense, my bad. So this Yugoslavian dust cover, this is riveted on. He actually drilled through the hardened steel and put a scope mount on there. Problem is he fucked it up and he didn't tap it, so he put a nut on the other side, which is rubby.
Oh, only for so long.
Well, yeah, it'll wear down eventually, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Trying to make his firearms correct again. It's been a journey. Try to put up fence panels. Let's do it.
Yeah, I hope that wind isn't around when that day comes.
There'll be 4 of us. 3 of us. Do you actually think that you're not going to be able to get that fucking deck painted? Christine doesn't. I don't think Christine has. Have you seen the deck? It's not that. It's this big. Eric.
Well, no, it'll come down to
Well, the weather.
sanding it, pressure washing it, and then hoping that Mother Nature plays along to let it dry out.
Right. I wonder how long it'll take to dry, but I don't know.
I mean, in my world, nothing says love like painting a deck.
You know that I get done at 2:30 in the afternoon every day, so you're going to have an extra hand. You know,
Yeah.
we can go through all of his items and see what you...
Items.
There's a couple bedpans that are left, if you'd like to take those.
Clean. Damn.
No, they're not clean.
Oh, good.
They're used. Okay.
Okay, first in the club is Smile Money saying cheers, Clippers.
Cheers, Smile Money.
J-Dog says Heart Club, fuck Jeremy.
Well, fuck J-Dog.
Rich Huff says cheers, Clubbers. And Bad says hi, Clubbers. Is the light green? The light's green, the,
The
trap's
trap's clean.
clean.
Is that from Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Okay.
Joey told me.
I never saw Ghostbusters. Fuck Joey.
What? Hey, you never saw Ghostbusters?
I did.
Yeah, but did you see what are they up to? Like number 5 or 6?
No.
I don't know if I ever saw Ghostbusters 2, let alone people were saying, oh, they did a Ghostbusters with a bunch of women, and I'm like, yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't see that. But I saw the trailer and it looked really fucking stupid. See, they're coming out with another Beetlejuice?
I heard. I did.
It actually looks good. Beetlejuice is one of I guess it's not a guilty pleasure movie for me, but it's one of those movies that I figured that I would absolutely fucking hate. And then I watched it, and then I've seen it more times, and I actually enjoyed it for an old film.
I like the first one. I probably have not seen it. I probably watched it twice in the first year that it first came out, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah.
But now sometimes you find out that that's a mistake. You know, movies that like in your childhood were the scariest shit you'd ever could remember.
Yeah.
And now you watch it going,
Mine was Leprechaun. I saw Leprechaun when I was like fucking 8. And I was not scared, but it was pretty graphic, Leprechaun, for my age. It was one of those things. Well, I'm wiping my nose and I'm gonna go for a fucking other thing here.
One last check.
It's gone.
that's it.
So you'll see him tomorrow?
Will we?
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you.
I can see your breath.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. This is a Minnesota brewery right here.
Yeah, you want to see my balls?
No thanks.
They're probably inside at this point. Okay, so see that red little thing right there? You just press that to stop. It's the. I think that's the record button. Yeah, it's this one right down here.
Right here.
No, yeah, that one. Just keep pushing it. No, push it harder. It's probably. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. What? Wait. No, that's not it. Where the fuck? I don't. How do you turn this thing off?